Hello fellow red shirts. If you're no stranger to our channel, then you'll know that we're both huge Mass Effect fans. I'm Michael from Team TRS Media. Click like, share and subscribe to the channel, and join me for my first impressions on the Mass Effect Legendary Edition teaser trailer. So the Mass Effect community just received a huge update in regards to the upcoming Legendary Edition, which for those who don't know is basically the Mass Effect Trilogy remastered. There was much apprehension among the Mass Effect community that this was not going to be a comprehensive rebuild of the series, but just a minor touch-up and update. Kind of like a patch, only 10 years later. I'm not gonna lie, I was slightly disappointed upon first viewing of this trailer. I couldn't help but think that it almost looked like they'd done near to nothing other than upscale the cinematics and resolution to 4K and 60 frames per second. I'm not sure, however, how much of this was coloured by my unrealistic expectations. It's worth pointing out that BioWare have repeatedly explained that this was not going to be a complete remake in the same vein as the Resident Evil games or the Halo Anniversary editions. That being said, I do struggle with understanding how they justify the $80 retail price. The main argument being in defense of the price that we are getting 3 games and all of the accompanying DLC. That's fair, only I would counter that argument with the fact that the newest game in the trilogy itself is already 9 years old. I got this bundle pack for the PC for $12 in a bargain bin. Add the $20 DLC bundle to that and the game only cost me $32 in total. I was able to mod this PC version through the roof and make it look, if not equal to what we see here, potentially even better. I draw attention immediately to the A Lot of Textures mod from Creeper Lava over at Nexus Mods. For a fan-made project, this is outstanding and made the games look magnificent. This is free, mind you. Kudos to those involved. I did notice differences the more I watched. Specifically, the textures in all 3 games do seem to have been touched up quite a bit. From other reports rolling in all day from gaming media outlets, it appears a lot has been done to streamline the gameplay and clean up the heads-up display, making the trilogy as a whole feel more seamless. Which is pretty much the end goal I seem to have gathered from this teaser. It was never about bringing the trilogy to the new generation, or even the last generation for that matter. It was just about making the series more polished and fun to play by today's standards. Which makes sense. With a new sequel on the horizon, it's a brilliant way to bring new players to the franchise while simultaneously building up hype for the next game. We all know what the last game did to the fan base.
The cat.
No!
So with that in mind, my impressions overall have improved since I first watched it. The biggest upgrades are in the first game, which was always going to be more likely given the fact that it's older and has aged the most. The biggest takeaway for me is that the Legendary Edition's main focus was to bookend the trilogy in a nice neat package to help re-energize the franchise. The best example of this is the inclusion of the Mass Effect 3 default female Shepard face in the other 2 games. It's nice little touches like this that can garner a newfound appreciation from the fans. The announcement from BioWare that transferring the game from Unreal 3, the engine it was developed on, to Unreal 4 was too much work basically solidifies this opinion for me. But at least they were transparent about it. I for the longest time believed the rumours of a remaster were always a pipe dream, and even now I still think the only reason EA greenlit this was because the rumours snowballed out of control over the past 5 years and they essentially had no choice in the end. Basically, they believe if they keep this as a low-risk venture, then it will produce the highest profit-to-backlash ratio. The good news is, there's still plenty of time before its release date on May 14th. There's much more to do, and already side-by-side comparisons have shown us the amount of work that has been done on the first game alone. If something could be done about the price tag, I'd say my excitement level would have gone up instead of gone down. I'm still a sucker for the series and will be buying it regardless, and in all fairness, I really can't guarantee my overall opinions until I've had a chance to play it. And either way, any excuse to play the trilogy again and livestream it is always welcome to me. So with that being said,
report to the ship as soon as possible. We're bang, okay?
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And until next time,
I should go.